Okay, and whenever error will occur in try block, it will go inside except block. Okay, any kind of error, it will come in try, it will go in except block, and in except block you can handle that error. So let me read this also. The try and except block in Python is used to catch and handle exceptions. Python executes code following the try statement as a normal part of program. The code that follows the except statement is the program's response to any exceptions in the. This is the same thing that I've told you just now. Okay. Now we got to know that there is something called try and except in Python, which is used to handle uh, exceptions or handle logical errors. Okay. So considering this, we were getting this index error here. No? So let me handle this. Let me like exception handling. So from where should I start? This one or the one we took in the beginning? So this was a syntax error. What do you think? Can we handle syntax error?
I think we cannot.
We cannot, obviously. We have to fix it. You go manually into the file and you should change this character or fix that syntax error issue. Okay. Only the thing that we can fix uh, via try block is logical error. So I'll start with this num1 and num2. Okay. And I'll do the handling. So for handling, we require to write try inside my main code will come. This was my main code. And what I wanted to do, I wanted to do this operation print. Let me do it in a cleaner way. Num1 divided by num2. If
So Harish, in Python, there is no way uh, we can know if there is any syntax error unless we execute the code, because we
yeah,
don't
unless
have compilation here, right?
yes, yes. So yeah, correct. So to certain extent, this is a disadvantage. We cannot. Uh, but you can use you can use the ID. See, just now when we were doing this example, you might have noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah. See this red
Hmm.
flag it is here. So I expected it is written over it. So in that case, things become very easy for us in for syntax error.
On the command prompt, we don't get any
No, no, we don't have
highlights.
ready-made command for that.
Okay.
So why I've covered syntax error, because first of all, so both syntax error and logical error comes under the category of errors. Okay, and logical errors, they are called exceptions. So we should understand all the terms. So just a second. So just in case the same statement I didn't write over here. Except occur. I will remove this from here. Otherwise, I'll keep. So num1, num2 I've defined. I know I'm not sure. Like okay, so if I'm not sure, why should I write it here and try? Maybe at runtime. So in runtime means I can ask the user to enter that value. Correct. So I will ask the user. Enter num1. num2 num2. Is there any? Let me execute. So num1, I will enter 10, num2 20. So it prints the result. Okay, 10 by 20. It went inside this try first. It performed this operation and it printed. So and that's why see there is no exception. We are not expecting a exception with these values 10 and 20, and that's why only these block executed. Okay, it didn't went inside exception because there was no error. Now let me try with some other example like 10 and 0. So see what happened. Exception occurs, division by 0. This is a description of that error. And description of error we have captured in this variable, ex variable. So what other code we have? We can write division by 0 is done. Let me do it this print. The same code I can write. Let me to try. Paste. Then in case you get exception, it will be cap. It will be caught in the except block and I should print the same. You can write anything over here as per your need. Except this exception as the X. So you, you got this message. Exception occurs. This is exception. What else we had? This list. For list also you can capture. So what I'll do, I can use the same code and instead of the statement, print list of code. So we are able to capture all the exceptions. Okay. Basically, it is handling. And if you want to see here also, we can see print. This is just a debugger, correct? I want to see this debug is getting printed or not. Yeah, so debug is getting printed. Sometimes developer, what they do, they will put this thing for debugging. So for readability. Okay. I wanted to see something, all the exceptions type. So there was something called attribute error, correct? How to get attribute error? Mm, free error. Let me define one tuple. For tuple, what can we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. and in tuple, I want to do this. I want to append. It should be T, not tuple. First of all, what will happen here? After appending T, after appending 5 to tuple, what will be the output? After appending this 5 to this tuple, what will be the output?
It will add, I mean, after 4, it will be 5.
Ram,
So what?
Tuples are immutable, cannot be changed.
it cannot be seen, so we cannot be append.
Okay.
Okay. So see what will happen. First of all, we'll get error at this line 48, so we won't be able to print T. So this is attribute error. Okay. How to handle it? Put this thing in try, and then we accept exception of EX. Then print. What would be the good statement to print here? Correct statement. Okay. Otherwise, if you are not sure about the correct statement, we'll take the ready-made statement. What EX will give me? EX will giving us a lot of description message. Correct. So I'll write the same exception occurs. Otherwise, you can reframe also. Okay. That is plus str of EX. Now, see what will happen instead. So here we create a tuple. Okay. After this, we try to append. It throws exception. It went inside this exception block. It printed this exception occurs. Then it printed the description also. Tuple object has no attribute call append. And after that, it has printed your tuple. And that's why it is important to handle it. You see, we are able to print it. This was about attribute error. Let me go through some other exceptions that we have seen. Type error we have covered. Then there was something called assertion error. And it says that when you are using this assert statement, assert. So this assert, it will be either pass or fail. When in case if you are going to learn about PyTest framework in future, which comes in under automation category in Python. So we are going to they use assert a lot in their test cases. So what they do, like they will try to hit some API. Okay. For example, www.google.com. When I'm going to type into my browser, will get some response. Correct. If there is no error in that response, okay. If we are able to see the web page of Google, then in that case, the status code it will be 200. It indicates success. Okay. There is a possibility with certain APIs. Okay, www.google.com, we don't get error. Okay, because these APIs are managed by very big companies. There might be a possibility if you are going to develop your own API. Okay, then in that case, the status might change. It can be not equal to 200. Okay, it cannot be success. It may be some other status code. So I will write here code, status code. So in that case, you can write your test cases and you can write like, if your status code is equal to 200, you can write like web page. Just in case this condition doesn't match, this status code doesn't match, this thing will get printed. Web page not found. Let me execute this statement. This is something new. So nothing happened, okay? If you want, you can print here some debugger. Okay, so debug is getting printed. In case the status code value is not 200, it is 404. Have you seen 404 somewhere, status code in your web page?
Yes.
Yes. So that says no, web page not found. Now see, we are able to see web page not found. Why it happened? Because status code that we got is 404, but we are doing here, test case check that if it is not 200, in this case 404 is not equal to 200, and we are able to print the statement. So this statement will only print when this condition is false. So this is assertion error in Python.